we won't spend too much more time on this coronavirus, but just to quickly touch on it, we have the loudest supporters in the league, hands down, best supporters in the game. Have you even thought about the possibility that you might be running out in front of no supporters at some stage this season?
Yeah, I think we're going to be well prepared for that to happen. I'm probably one that's been experienced to that before. Used to play at Melbourne in front of maybe 2,000-3,000 people, but look.
Taylor played it.
But nah, seriously, I think, we had a discussion about it. It's probably inevitable to happen at some stage, but we'll create our own atmosphere, and I think the team that handles it the best will prevail, and that's something that we strive for.
Yep. Jiva, you've had some incredible conditions coming into this season. 3 pregnancies and 3 ACLs, all out of your control. How does the team regroup and start heading in a different direction really quickly and not be held back by that high turnover?
I know, obviously some great news with the pregnancies, and obviously some really disappointing news with those ACLs, but I think for us it's known that with every challenge there's always an opportunity, and we've got some really cool faces that have come into our new playing group. We've had some girls that have been elevated up into our 10 now, and that's opened up some positions for training partners to come in and secure some temporary spots in there, and I'm really excited, particularly with this one sitting next to me here, to actually play out on court. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, is to be able to play with Maddie, and unfortunately that was stolen from us last year, so I'm really excited to be out on court with her this year.
Well, Mads, let's hear from you right now. Are you going to be right for round 1?
Yes, that's the plan.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Talk us through the recovery and how excited you are to get back out on court.
Well, I mean, for me, it's just about getting to the start line. Doing it 2 weeks before the start of the season last year was really devastating, and trying to find ways to contribute to the team whilst you're on the sideline can be challenging, because all you want to do is be out there on the court or on the field. So yeah, it's been a long time, but body's feeling good, slowly progressing with contesting work and a few practice matches coming up. So we'll just take my time, but I'm looking forward to being out there side by side with the girls.
Awesome. Tay, on the other hand, the men's list is in a great position in terms of health. It feels like we're all heading in the right direction, a real great sense of purpose in the group.
Yeah, the pre-season's been really deliberate. A little bit shorter this year, given our finals finish. But yeah, we're in a great position now. I feel like the guys are, the guys off the field, their physios, Kevy Wyatt, so conditioning staff have done a really good job to ensure the guys are in good position to, I guess, train and then play in the early part of the season. So, we had some really exciting news with Dunny passing his ACL testing last weekend and then being elevated to the senior list and or to the rookie list, whatever it is, Dunny. But you're allowed to play, mate. So, we're all, I think that this time of the year, everyone's sort of itching at the bit to get out there and play competitive footy. So, injury list, quite small at the moment, is a good thing.
Yep. What can we expect from the men's program this year?
Hopefully a 2020 premiership. That's obviously the goal. I think even we're a little bit unknown for us at this stage. We're really confident in the work we've done and the progress we've taken over the last couple of years. So, I'm sure you'll see a really competitive Collingwood in 2020.
How you played in the State of Origin match? How'd you go coming up against your teammates?
It was definitely a spectacle looking from the back line. I looked at the first centre bounce and there was about $20 million worth of players in there, so that was that was pretty cool. And but it was a great experience to share the field. I was kind of like a kid in a candy store, really. I was enjoying it. I was having a ripper time, apart from maybe the last quarter. I think they kicked 12 unanswered goals in a row. So, but apart from that, the whole night was a great experience. I think we raised over $8 million for a great cause and much needed funds, which will be used really well.
Yeah, fantastic cause. Jiva, we saw last week the G filled with the T20 final. It feels like women's sport has a lot of momentum at the moment. Is that the sense that you get as a netball player?
Yeah, it really has, and it really has been particularly for netball as well. And we had our bushfire relief game last week in Sydney as well, and to see sort of 14,000 people turn up and really get behind our sport of netball and for a good cause was fantastic. But I think with obviously the cricket being on the weekend, it's just been amazing this year, and I think this whole run, I think it's so important that we keep building, and we're a couple of months away from our season still, and I think it's about keeping that momentum going.
Yeah. Mads, we've got a lot of young girls who get their chance this year on the Magpies netball list. Can you tell us who we should be watching out for?
Well, it's exciting to see, obviously, because we've got a few injuries at the moment, them getting their time out on court and really stamping their authority and putting out some really good performances. So we've obviously got Gabby Sinclair in our goaling end, as well as Julia Woolley, who comes in for Nat. Julie's been in the list or in the program in Victoria for quite some time, so it's really exciting to see her get her opportunity. We've got Molly Jovic in the mid-court, who's got 2 good knees because she's replacing 2 people without good knees. And yeah, another person that's come through the program and doing some really good things. And then Jodie, another Jamaican in the mix in the defence end, as well as Mel Bragg. So there's lots of new faces across the board. And yeah, so far, I think with Jiva on court there leading the way, they've been doing some really, really good things. So it's exciting. And for us that are sitting on the sideline, we just can't wait to get back and kind of contribute.
Yeah, it is really exciting. We can't wait to watch all of the new players, and the 4 of you, it means that you play a really important leadership role for the Pies in 2020. So good luck with that. Lead the team well. Please put your hands together for our panel tonight.